Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Style Me Crazy is a boutique store at 115 South Main in New Sharon. Boutique hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get fast, free shipping on orders of $150 plus. And they've got hundreds of styles to choose from, plus beauty items, accessories, shoes, and more. Go to StyleMeApparel.com for more information and to see all that they have to offer at Style Me Crazy. Follow Style Me Crazy Boutique on social media or stop in person at 115 South Main in New Sharon. The Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney presents the Faster Horses with opening act Neva Alden in concert Friday, July 18th at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. The Faster Horses are your one-stop shop for both kinds of music, country and western. If you like high-energy 90s style country music, you're gonna love the Faster Horses. And Neva Alden is one of the best up-and-comers on the Iowa country music scene. And don't forget about the third annual Fair Kickoff Cook-Off on Saturday, July 12th. It'll be here before you know it. The concert at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney on Friday, July 18th. The Watch Your Fire and Rescue Soup Supper is Saturday, January 18th from 5 to 7 p.m. The menu is chili, potato, and Wisconsin cheese soup with desserts. Delivery is available within Watch Your city limits. Call 641-660-2239 or 641-224-5250 to place your order. It's the Watch Your Fire and Rescue Soup Supper this Saturday from 5 to 7. And welcome into another night of high school basketball here on Steve Shetler Media. As tonight we are in Victor for Sigourney basketball at HLVTC. Josh Clubb with me for the play-by-play. And we do thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible tonight. That includes Sigourney Motors, Barn-Wired, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Oski Dental, Christy Tart, American Family Insurance, Keokuk Auction Company. We've got Helmuth Ford. We've got Son-in-Law Services, Shetler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, ServPro, and Sloan Moore Monument all on board. We also have, on behalf of HLVTC, the KT Keswick Tavern in Keswick and the Nutrient Ag Solutions in Keswick. So those are our sponsors for tonight. Josh, you and I have been seeing a lot of each other the last few days. We're in for game number 4 of this week. What do we got to look forward to for Sigourney and HLV?
Yeah, both teams above 500. I got 8-4 for Sigourney, 6-5 for HLV. Sigourney actually leads the way in South Iowa Cedar League East standings. HLV is currently in 4th place in the West standings. Of course, they're in that side of the conference. They got to deal with North Mahaska, Montezuma, and Linville Sully. So we have seen obviously Sigourney multiple times, but HLV, we've watched them play against North Mahaska as well. So very quick, very athletic team. They a number of athletes that can get hot from the outside the arc. So we'll see how this one all plays out. I think Sigourney's best option is probably to look inside to Josephine Moore. They got a clear size advantage there. Normally Sigourney relies on Bryn Clarahan, the speedster, but HLV I think matches up well with that. So looking for a big game from Josephine Moore or McKinley Chittick out here as they're doing the starting lineups out there on the floor for the Savages. You got Ava Fish, McKinley Chittick, Bryn Clarahan, Joe Moore, and Bailey Gretter. And they'll get the Warriors going out here quickly. Clarahan currently has 19.4 points per game. to HLV's Ayla Hall, who's averaging 13.6. And rebound leaders for HLV is Ayla Hall, also with 4.6 per game. Josephine Moore's averaging 10.4 per game. As the Warriors' starting five will be Emma Roberts, Lily Randall, Emery Hall, Ayla Hall, and we'll do the national anthem.
A lovely rendition of the national anthem from my friend Marina Springer. She has quite the artist. So, yeah, if you haven't followed Marina on her music page, make sure you do that.
Alrighty, yes, spouse of HLV's boys coach, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Kind of meet with them. That was when I got to do the interview on the coach's show. But I'll go back through the HLV starting lineups. They were quick to get to that national anthem. So, you got number 2, Emma Roberts, senior. Number 3, Lily Randall, the senior. Number 5, Emery Hall, the sophomore. Number 10, Elia Cooper, the senior. And number 11, Ayla Hall, a senior. And we are set to get this thing underway. Both these games, as I was talking about the girls' game mostly there, but I think both boys and girls' games have the potential to be kind of down-to-the-wire games. As Moore and Roberts meet in the middle, and Roberts tips it back, but it's to the hands of Gretter. Gretter tries to feed it down inside to Clarahan, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. Sigourney starting with the opening possession as they send it in to Fish. Fish gets it to Gretter, who's going to try from back the inside. She passed it out to Clarahan. Clarahan has to track it down, pass a little errant. This Gretter now trying to feed it inside to Moore. Moore can't do anything. They kick it back out to Clarahan. Fires a 3 from the left wing, and this is off the mark. No good. Long battle for the rebound. Moore comes up with it. Hirsch putback is no good. And it's tipped back to Gretter, who finds Fish. Fish fires a 3. This is off the mark. Sigourney gets Kachidik to try it again. Still no good. That's 4 field goals missed by the Savages. And HLV has it for the first time. And now a 3 by Cooper. Banks home. Elia Cooper with the first 3 points of the game. And the Savages come down the floor looking to answer. Gretter dribbles inside, now backs out. Has it swatted away by Hall. Now has to clear it back up to Fish. Fish at the top of the key. Sends it inside to Chittick. Chittick can't do anything. They move it back around the arc. Now inside to Chittick. He tries to get up a shot. They're going to say a foul on the floor, though. Called that foul on Emma Roberts. Her game's first. Inbounds pass to Clarahan. She head fakes the 3, drives inside, kicks it back out to Gretter, who tries the 3, and this is in and out, no good. Clarahan comes up with the rebound, though. Inside out, Fish working the perimeter. Clarahan tries a 3. This is off the mark, no good, rebounded by HLV's Roberts. Sigourney coming out of the gate, ice cold. 0 for 7 from the field. HLV with their second possession. Randall now Hall dribbles inside and has the ball tipped away momentarily by Gretter. She resets to Hall. Now around, they're going to try another 3 from Cooper, and this is too strong. HLV rebound. Ayla Hall drives inside, puts up a tough shot. This was blocked by Josephine Moore. And into the hands of McKinley Chittick. She brings it up the floor, tries to find Gretter inside. Ball is tipped. Gretter still comes away with it. Left wing now to Clarahan. She goes inside to Moore. Moore has to dribble back to put up the shot and gets it to go. Joe Moore able to get the Savages on the board. It is 3-2 in favor of the Warriors.
I would think with the height differential out there, Josh, they should just feed Moore all day long.
Hall found Roberts inside. Couldn't finish it off. And, yeah, I think HLV's cognizant of that. And here's a three by Chittick. This is no good. Rebounded by Roberts of the Warriors. Because they are crowding the lane. The Warriors defense just staying in the zone and just staying side to side, taking the inside away, forcing Sigourney to try the outside shot. It's not working so far. Here's Randall underneath. She tries to throw a pass, and it's taken away by Fish. Fish brings him up the floor. Left wing to Gretter. She's going to try a baseline drive, dribbles into traffic to kick it back outside. See how they're in that 2-3 zone, but they're all staying way low. Clarahan goes up, has her shot blocked out of bounds by Cooper. I'm guessing she doesn't have a lot of blocks on the season. He gets one there. Inbound pass goes to Moore. Moore can't do anything with it, has to kick it out. Lob it into Chittick. Chittick catches, puts it up a shot. No good, but she is fouled. And right there, Steve, is what Sigourney's going to have to do. They're going to have to just find a way to play the height advantage. Just lob it up in the air, let your taller inside players jump up and get it. Because they cannot get the outside shots to fall. Chittick misses the front end. She goes 1 for 1, and we're tied at 3. Ayla Hall brings him up the floor, sends it left side to Cooper. Cooper down inside to Roberts. Roberts dribbles across the lane, stops, and travels with it as she drug her back foot. Now I'll turn it over to the Savages. As Clarahan sets up shop, right wing to Fish. Down low to Chittick. Moore fighting for position down there, can't get it. Chittick's just going to lob, Fish is going to lob it into her. She can't turn and shoot, but she's fouled. No, they say traveled. Says that she spun her foot. And that's a turnover on the Savages as
I thought
Addie.
for sure that was a foul.
Addie Finneran will check in for Bailey Gretter. So Coach Weber, another tall one on the floor for them, and here's a pass by Randall that just is out of the reach of Roberts. So they turn it right back over to the Savages. As Reagan Malnix is going to check in. She's going to come in for Lily Randall. For the Warriors, Bryn Clarahan will bring the Savages up the floor. Yeah, it's hard not to travel when the girl's hanging off your arm. But you got to go with what's called. Here's Fish, right wing, down to the corner to Chittick. Chittick was looking inside the whole time. They're just doing a good job of covering him up down there. Now they go up high to Fenner, and she kicks it back outside. Clarahan fires a three from the left wing, and this is too strong. Moore, though, with the rebound. Right back to Clarahan. She drives in off the catch, and a foul is going to be called on Ayla Hall. Be her first, team's second. Chittick will inbound it. Sends it all the way to the far corner to Fish. Fish tries to lob it into Moore. Moore catches, turns, and steps, gets the layup to go. Joe Moore's got 4 of the Savage 5 points as Hall brings him back across. Hall breaks through 3 defenders, passes it across to Roberts before Roberts sends it back to Hall. Moore pokes it out of bounds. Coach Weber not happy with the defensive effort by the Savages, and then actually HLV is going to take a timeout here with 3:21 to go. Sigourney leads HLV 5-3.
Alrighty, and we thank Barnwired and Sigourney for sponsoring our first quarter. Make sure you check them out at 119 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Give them a call at 641-622-9912 for home decor, coffee, and more. check out the folks at Barn Wired. We had the Iowa Music Showcase there earlier today at Barn Wired. We'll have the sports section coaches and athletes show there tomorrow morning starting at 8 a.m. with North Mahaska girls, Albia boys, and Montezuma boys basketball. So a nice mix of area teams tomorrow morning.
All right, out of the timeout. Warriors get it into Emery Hall, right back to Ayla. Ayla head fakes from the baseline, puts up a long jumper, and this hits the top of the backboard. It'll be a turnover back to the Savages. Savages left the same. No, they did not. They subbed Chittick out for Gretter as they lob it inside now to Moore. Moore back to Finneran. Finneran to the free throw line, has the ball poked away. Cooper has to go to the ground to cover it up. She cannot move. She's in trouble. Has to give up the jump ball. Possession arrow should be pointing towards HLV anyway. Too early in the game to call a timeout in that spot. Here the Savages force a turnover on the Warriors. They'll take back over, leading by 2:53 to go. Low scoring affair so far. Clarahan, left wing, sends it down to the baseline to Gretter. Back around, they're going to swing it all the way around right wing to Fish. She thought about it momentarily, changes her mind. Gretter and Fish looking inside, now inside defender and out to Gretter. She drives in, puts up a runner, and this is good. Bailey Gretter with her first two. 7-3 is the Savage lead. Savages picking up the intensity in the backcourt. Ayla Hall showing her ball handling skills, able to get through it no problem. Passes off to Emery, and Emery's going to try. No, they're going to call a foul on Bren. Her first, team's first. So the Warriors get a new shot clock. Ayla Hall sets up the offense to the corner to Cooper. Back up top to Emery Hall. Right back to Cooper. She's looking left side. She finds Ayla Hall, who then goes to the corner to Emery. Looking to move the ball around. Finally find Roberts in the middle. Roberts puts a runner up. This is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Moore sends it up to Clarahan. Clarahan drives in the lane, kicks it out to Fish, and a travel is called on Bryn Clarahan. It's another turnover for the Savages. As HLV, Lily Randall will come back in. Orlia Kupka is in, and Nicole Gensley in for the Warriors. Savages trying to pick the Warriors up in the backcourt. They're able to break through again. Randall has it inside now. She goes back outside to Ayla Hall. Ayla puts a runner up in the lane, and this is no good, a little too strong. Tipped around, though. Fish comes up with it, sends it up the floor to Clarahan. Clarahan with an opportunity to take it all the way. She does, and misses the shot. Rebounded by Emery Hall. Emery in trouble in the backcourt, though. Looking for some help. Able to dribble her way out of it. Warriors try to send it inside. This is tipped by Moore into the hands of Clarahan. Clarahan can't quite beat the speed of HLV back down. They knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Savages as Chittick checks in for Finneran. With that stoppage. Inbounded to Clarahan, fires a three. This is off the mark. Ayla Hall with it on a fast break opportunity. She gets all the way there, lays it up in and good. Inside a minute to go, and Bryn Clarahan brings it down the floor. Lobs it up to Bailey. Bailey drives inside. Back out she goes. Clarahan now lobs it into Moore. Moore catches it. Can't spin and shoot as HLV covers it up. They go around. Clarahan tries a three again. She does not make it, and she is. No, they call a foul on Sigourney. Did they call a foul? They must call 3 seconds in the lane. So, shot wasn't good anyway. Here Clarahan gets a steal as Ayla Hall is trying to take it away. Clarahan now has her pass swatted. Gretter can't handle it. Finally gathers it in, gets it to Chittick. Chittick tries to dribble out of trouble and bounces off the leg of Ayla Hall. Savages reset. 25 to shoot. Pressure takes a three from the right wing, and this is no good. Rebounded by Chittick. Chittick tries to send a pass in, or she tried to bounce it off of Hall's foot again, and this time Hall gathers it in, goes the length of the floor, all the way to the hoop, lays it up in and good. Ayla Hall has got the speed to do it. 7 seconds left in the quarter here. Bryn Clarahan pushes her way down the floor. She's going to answer with the same thing and gets it to go. Time will expire, and we'll head to the second quarter, 9-7 in favor of Sigourney.
What a way to finish that first quarter. Things were kind of slow until those last few seconds. So we do thank Barn Wired and Sigourney for being our first quarter sponsor. And Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics brings us quarter number 2. We'll hear from them now.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Alrighty, we thank Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for sponsoring our second quarter, which is going to begin here momentarily. And let's take it over to Josh Clubb with the call of the game. There you go.
Turn this up here.
You know, I had to do that once tonight, Josh, just to get it out of my system.
All right. Yeah, finished that quarter on uptick in scoring, but kind of talked about that at the top, that Clarahan's speed, Bryn's speed, up and down the floor, 90% of the teams Sigourney plays, she's going to be able to do that. This is the one team that she's not going to get away with it as much as Ayla Hall has got the speed to match Clarahan to get right back down the floor. So see if Sigourney's ice cold from beyond the arc at this point. So see if they can get some more shots inside as they're trying to feed it inside. This time it's tipped away, though. Finneran gathers it back in, gets it to Fish. Left side to Gretter now. She puts a runner up baseline. This is no good. Rebounded by HLV as they square it away. And that coming down the floor, Ayla Hall trips, and she is, maybe you heard, I think she tangled legs. Her and Bailey Gretter's legs tangled up. As Chittick will check in also for Gretter. There's a reset on the floor for the Savage. You got Bryn Clarahan, Ava Fish, Addie Finneran, McKinley Chittick, Josephine Moore. Ayla Hall fires a three. No good. Rebounded by HLV. No good. This time Moore able to get the rebound, but has it swatted out of her hands by Hall. And Fish able to square it away and brings him across. Clarahan, left wing. Sends it. Her and Fish playing catch to the wings right now. Now they look down low to Chittick. Nothing doing for her. As she sends it back around all the way to the corner to Fish. She lobs it inside to Moore. Moore catches, turns in the lane, puts up a tough shot and gets it to go. Joe Moore, 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field. The Savages lead 11-7. Here is Hall, right back down the floor. Passes it across and trying to lay up and blocked by Fish was Nicole Gensley. That'd be a block for Ava Fish. 6:53 to go in this opening half. As the Warriors have 3 girls and 3 starters waiting to check back in. Randall sends it all the way across the court to Hall. Hall working a dribbling match. Dribbles into 3 Savages before she travels with it. Turns it back over to Sigourney. As Emma Roberts, Reagan Malnix, and Elia Cooper all check back in for the Warriors. Clarahan brings the Savages up the floor. Bryn from the left wing lobs it into Moore again. Moore catches over the top of Cooper's head and lays it up in and good. And that is, as we've talked about, Steve, this the game that Sigourney's going to have to play here tonight. Cooper right back down the floor. HLV gets down there in a hurry. Roberts goes up for a shot, and she's going to be fouled by Fish. Shot was no good. Ava Fish picks up her first foul, team's second of the period. Roberts, first one to go. As Gretter will check back in to take the place of Addie Finneran. Roberts misses the back end. 13-8, and Clarahan takes a deep three. This is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Moore, baseline, got a little bit of trouble, gets it out to Clarahan. Clarahan from the corner sends it inside to Chittick. Chittick turns and shoots. Her shot is no good, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. We'll see what they get on the foul here. Call the foul on Reagan Malnix. Her first. And Chittick too strong on the first one. Kinley misses them both. HLV comes down with the rebound. All in the backcourt. Working on two Savage defenders. Brings it across. Gets it right side to Malnix. Roberts from the inside sends it all the way out to Emery Hall. Emery taps it inside to Roberts. Back out to Malnix. Malnix loses a handle on it momentarily. Gathers it in. Sends it left side to Emery Hall. She drives down inside. Hands it off to Ayla. Ayla has the door closed by Fish. As they swing it all the way around, Cooper fires a three, and this is too strong into the hands of Ava Fish. Fish pushes it up the floor to Clarahan. Clarahan at the baseline, has to pick up her dribble, has it knocked out of her hands momentarily, gets in all kinds of trouble, finds Chittick outside. Chittick fires a three. This is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Moore. Moore gets it to go. That's 10 for Joe Moore as Clarahan's going to pick up her second foul here, trying to defend Reagan Malnix. Actually, that scoreboard says her third foul. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, a timeout is taken by the Savages with 5:06 to go in the second quarter. Sigourney leads 15-8.
And Keokuk County Hospital and Clinic sponsoring our second quarter. Of course, we'll have the boys' game coming up here a little bit later on this evening, which should be another good game with Sigourney and HLV-TC. The guard play tonight has been really good on both sides of the ball with Hall for HLV and Bryn Clarahan on Sigourney's side. But yeah, as you can see, as we've mentioned several times already, feed it low. Feed it low. If you're a Sigourney fan, just feed it low.
Yeah. As Clarahan will take a seat. I had her down for 2 fouls. The scoreboard said 3, so I thought that the previous foul was on Gretter. Maybe it was called on Clarahan. Nonetheless, she'll have to take a seat momentarily. Addie Finneran comes in for her. Here's an error pass by HLV, and going up in the air and saving it is Ayla Hall. Bounces it off the knee of Addie Finneran, and HLV stays alive. Down in the near side corner, Reagan Malnix will inbound it. Both teams have used one timeout, 3 fouls on Sigourney in this quarter, just 1 on HLV. Get it into Ayla. Reagan Malnix dribbles out of trouble, swinging it all the way around to Cooper. Fires a 3 from the left side this time, and she drains it. She's got 6 points and gets the Warriors back to within 4. Chittick has it right wing. HLV is just sold out on staying inside. They send it inside to Finner and right back out to Gretter, and they're going to swing it around to Fish. She finds Moore inside. Moore through 3 defenders, gets a shot up and is no good, gets her own rebound, and has it finally a tie up for a jump ball. Possession arrow points to HLV. Yes, for what they lack for size down low, the Warriors are making up for it with intensity. 3-4 girls constantly underneath the net, making it really difficult for the for Savage's inside players to get a shot off. Here's Ayla Hall. She puts a runner up. This is no good. Rebounded by Gretter. She pushes up the floor to Fish. Fish from the left wing has it swatted away by Ayla Hall. Hall dribbles out of it, and she's going off to a sprint all the way down the floor. Tries to beat everyone down and does. Gets the shot up, and this is rolling around. No good. Rebounded by Bailey Gretter. Gretter sends it out to Fish. She gets it up the floor to Chittick. Chittick stops, fires a 3 from the left wing, and this is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Cooper of HLV. Sigourney Faithful wanted a foul on going over the back by Roberts over the top of Gretter. Nothing called. Let him play it out. Here's the pass that's deflected into the hands of Fish. Fish brings him down the floor. 3:25 to go. Sigourney leads 15-11. Chittick and Fish Pushing it from the wings. Now Chittick steps inside, puts a jumper up at the free throw line. This is no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. He gets a Hall, and Hall brings him up the floor. Attacks from the top of the key. Kicks it outside to Cooper. Fires a three again from the left side, and this is no good. Rebounded by Moore. But Moore has it taken away by Hall. Hall goes right to the basket. No good. Chittick able to get this one and bounces it off of Hall's leg to keep the ball with Sigourney. (15-11). As Malnick's checked out for the Warriors, and Ian Kupka. Fish lobs it inside to Finneran. Finneran having the ball swatted all around, taken away by Emery Hall. Swatted it free to Ayla Hall. Ayla passes it up to Emery, who lays it up in and good. Timeout taken by Sigourney off the make. HLV back to within 2 with 2:39 to go here in the second. Sigourney takes their second timeout of the game.
All right, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics sponsoring the second quarter. We thank all of our sponsors, including Sigourney Motors, who has our player of the game, which Josh will be picking towards the end of the game, both the boys and the girls games tonight, so keep an eye out for that. Barn Wired, Oski Dental, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Keokuk Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services, Shetler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, also Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, and Sloan Moore Monument, all on board for our Sigourney basketball coverage this year here on Steve Shetler Media. Again, this is game 4 of 4 this week here on Steve Shetler Media. Next week, we've got 3 games that we'll be getting to for area teams. So if you like basketball, you're at the right place. We're covering several games for Sigourney, North Mahaska, and Pekin this year.
All right, so out of the timeout, Sigourney only sends 4 people out on the floor. We'll see. Oh, Chittick's out there too. I didn't see her over there in the corner. So you got McKinley, Chittick, Charlie Smothers. Nope, now Chittick's going to stay off. Addie Finneran's going to come in. Joe Moore's out there, and Becca Gretter. So I was just going to say that Sigourney certainly is not playing with a lot of intensity, and here's a quick shot by Smothers. This is no good. The Warriors bring it down for that timeout. You could just see that here's a travel by Kupka as she's getting ready to take a shot. HLV just playing with a little more intensity and a little more oomph in their step here tonight so far. And Coach Weber picked up on that and has some people that normally wouldn't be in this spot in the game right now. Bailey sends it to Becca Gretter. Now inside to Smothers. Smothers catches it, has it tipped away from her, and a foul is going to be called on HLV. They call that on Emery Hall. Her first. Team's second of the quarter. Addie, that was interesting. Finneran misses the 3. HLV comes up with a rebound, and running down the floor is Emery Hall. She lays it up in and good to tie it up at 15. Bailey Gretter right back down the floor. She fires a 3, and this is no good. Too strong. Becca Gretter comes up with the rebound, tries to push it off to Moore, and it's taken away by Ayla Hall. Ayla Hall running the floor, sends it to Emery left side again. She puts it up, no good. Roberts with the rebound, lays it up in and good. Emma Roberts has 3. Finneran has it in the corner. Sends it inside to Moore. Moore turns and shoots, and this is no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up opposite side. Gets it to go, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to try a 3-point play. Yeah, that inbound pass. Becca sent it in to Addie Finneran, and then a whistle. You could hear a whistle. And so everybody stopped. Finneran realizing that
I guess we'll just play.
Yeah, Finneran realizing that everybody else had stopped, so she just put up the shot because nobody was guarding her. And here's Moore to complete the 3-point play. She cannot. The rebound by Addie Finneran right back to Moore. Over to Gretter. Gretter sends it back up top to Chittick, who just checked back in the game. She fires a 3 and gets it to go. Right back down the floor come the Warriors. Cooper's going to try a three again, and this is too strong. Rebounded by Finneran. Finneran in trouble. Nobody looking back to help, and finally has the ball swatted away, but she was fouled. Get that foul on Cooper. And Smothers will check out now, and Ava Fish will check in. And here is a shot by Finneran, no good, rebounded by HLV. 43 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Emory Hall has it in the corner. To the right wing to Emory. She fires a three and gets it to go. Just like that, right back to 20 apiece. 29 seconds, shot clock is off. Bailey Gretter brings him down the floor. Savages. Coaching staff's trying to get their attention. Now, Aliyah Cooper jumps a pass and kicks it outside. As Coach Weber screaming one shot, the girls had not hurt her and were pushing the issue. Basically, she wants them to dribble this out of danger for a little while before doing anything. Inside 10 seconds to go, Gretter fires a three. This is no good, rebounded by HLV. Emory Hall brings it across, tries to get it to Ayla Hall. Ayla has it right wing, fires a shot as time will expire, and this is no good. So we will head to halftime, tied at 20 between HLV and Sigourney. And yeah, tied at 20. See how this thing turns out as we come down the stretch.
All right, we are at halftime. We do thank Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for being our second quarter sponsor. And Shetler Insurance Services sponsors halftime. We'll bring up Stacy's graphic and be back with more in just a little bit. Alrighty, we do thank Shetler Insurance Services for sponsoring our halftime. We've got the third quarter about a minute away. Let's hear from that third quarter sponsor, Oski Dental. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Oski Dental is sponsoring our third quarter, and you can make your appointment with Dr. Dan at 641-673-4845. Josh, the third quarter is set to begin. We're all tied up at 20 apiece. And we'll see how the teams got coached during halftime, see how this third quarter goes.
Yeah, certainly, as I mentioned in the second quarter there, kind of came out a little bit flat. Bryn Clarahan picked up 3 fouls, so she spent some time on the bench and actually got to a point where Coach Weber put some of the girls that you don't normally see, not really in that normal 7-8 girl rotation, come out and play, and certainly an intensity issue. But starting out this third quarter, the Savages have the ball. We're tied, so it's a reset, and we'll see what they can do. As Clarahan is on the floor, she'll get it to the corner to Chittick, who rattles home a 3. That's the way you want to start a third quarter. Chittick's got 5. Sigourney now leads 23-20. As the Warriors come right back down the floor. Both teams came out with their starting 5 on the floor. And here's a turnover. Nope. Now a double dribble by Clarahan off the steal, which I don't want to judge with that official. I think the first dribble that he called her for the double dribble was actually her swatting the ball away from HLV. Nonetheless, they turn it over. HLV works inside. Cooper try to find Cooper to swat it away by Moore into the hands of Gretter. She goes up the floor to Clarahan. Clarahan knocked to the floor. No foul called, and a battle for the ball as a jump ball. Possession arrow points to HLV. So they'll take right back over. Emery Hall sends it left side now to Randall. They go inside for Roberts. Roberts across the floor to Cooper. Cooper can't hang on to it. Bryn Clarahan comes up with it. Dribbles her way through traffic and then wisely slows up just past half court. Sends it left side to Gretter. Gretter to the top to Fish. Fish thought about a 3, changes her mind. Right wing, that's Clarahan that tried to lob it into Moore. It was tipped out of bounds by the Warriors defense. Sigourney will keep it. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Bailey Gretter will inbound it. She gets into Fish, who catches and fires a 3, and this is too strong. Off the heel and goes out of bounds. Clarahan cannot save it. (23-26), 50 to go. And here is Randall tries to send a pass inside. Ava Fish he goes right to her. Passes up to Clarahan. Chittick now right wing, drives inside, stops. Kicks it around to the top of the key to Clarahan. She fires a 3. This is too strong off the heel. Chittick slaps it off the foot of Cooper, and it goes out of bounds. Sigourney will keep the ball. Now inside to Moore. Moore fights her way to the basket. Cannot connect, but she is fouled. So Moore, team's leading scorer, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bryn Clarahan 0 for 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Just cannot get it to go. And Moore connects with the first free throw. She's got 15. Her first trip to the charity stripe. And Joe makes them both. Ayla Hall brings the Warriors up the floor. 6:19 to go here in the third. Savages lead by 5. HLV trying to find their first basket of the second half. Getting stuck inside. Getting it to Roberts. Roberts puts up a tough shot, and she's fouled. I think they're going to get Fish on this. That's Ava's second foul, and that sends sends Emma Roberts to the line to shoot 2. Roberts goes 1 for 1, but Elia Cooper tracks down the rebound. And HLV with another chance at it. Cooper fires a 3 from the left wing. This is no good. Rebounded by Chittick. Chittick just brings it up the floor. Lobs it all the way up to Clarahan. Clarahan catches it, dribbles out of the fallen down Cooper, and gets a layup to go. Bryn Clarahan with just her second field goal of the game. 2 for 8 total from the field. She's got 4 points. And the Warriors looking to answer. And they throw it away here. Cooper way over the top of Randall, as Addie Finneran will check in for McKinley Chittick. And a timeout taken by HLV, I do believe. With 5:38 to go here in the third quarter, Sigourney leads 27-21.
And Oski Dental sponsoring our third quarter. Also on board for sponsorships are Barnwired, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Keokuk Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services, Shetler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, Sloan Moore Monument. We've also got on board for tonight's game with HLVTC, the Keswick Tavern and Nutrien Ag in Keswick. So all of our sponsors making things possible for tonight's broadcast. And you know, we do thank HLV for allowing us into the gym and doing our broadcast tonight.
Save 5 on the floor for the Savages as Finneran sends it up to Gretter. Can't quite hang on to it. Bryn Clarahan tracks it down, stops at the right wing, sends it down to the corner to Addie Finneran. She turns and fires a 3. It rattles at home. Addie those are her first 3 points. And Sigourney leads 30-21. HLV only able to muster up 1 point thus far in the third quarter, and now the whistle as the ball is knocked out of bounds by Fish. Just a whistle for the knockout about it. I thought he was pointing at her like he's going to give a foul. They get it into Hall. Cooper all the way around to the near side of the corner to Randall. Randall drives, passes inside to Roberts. Roberts is trapped down below by Finneran and Moore, and she throws it away. It bounces off the hands of Moore. HLV will keep it. 15 on the shot clock. 4:57 to go in the game in the third quarter. Randall gets it into Emery Hall. Right back to Randall. Randall drives away from Clarahan, kicks it back outside to Ayla Hall, who stops, puts a mid-range jumper up, and cannot get it to go. Moore with the rebound, sends it up the floor to Clarahan. Clarahan trying to make it all the way in, and she does. And Savages lead 32-21. 11-1 run to start the third quarter. And now a whistle, 3 seconds in the lane called on Elia Cooper of the Warriors. So they turn it right back over to the Savages as HLV will send 3 subs in. Emery Hall, Emma Roberts. One more's got they got 6 people on the floor. And Randall comes out. McKinley Chittick's going to check in for Bailey Gretter for the Savages. HLV has Gupka and Nicole Gensley came in. Those 3 that checked out. Chittick fires a 3, just standing there. This is an air ball that goes out of bounds. And the Savages turn right back to HLV. So right at halfway through this third quarter, Sigourney leads the quarter 11-1 and the game 32-21. Molnix with it right wing, sends it to the corner to Cooper. Cooper drives baseline, gets it in to Kupka. She puts up a shot. This is swatted away by Finneran into the hands of Moore, and then Moore is fouled as she's trying to dribble out of traffic. Foul's going to be on HLV's Cooper. Or no, excuse me, Nicole Gensley. Her first. And the Savages look to extend their lead and continue this 11-1 run. Clarahan goes all the way inside, passes off to Finneran. Finneran lays it up in and good. Addie Finneran's got 5. The Savages now lead 34-21. Inside out go the Warriors. Defense for the Savages has really picked up with the hustle here. Chittick takes it away from Hall, and Hall fouls Chittick on the turnaround. Sigourney will keep it. I think that's the second on Ayla Hall. Might tell you put it on the board. It is. And on that stoppage, Addie Finner will check out. In will come Bailey Gretter. Chittick jumped the gun there. That's what the whistle is for. She sent it in. The official actually jumped the gun. He gave her the ball. Other officials were not ready yet, nonetheless. Here's Sigourney. Goes inside to Moore. Moore in the lane. Passes off Chittick. Chittick lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Kupka. She gets it off to Cooper. Finally, Ayla Hall brings him across. Right corner to Malnix. Now a three is taken by Kupka. This is no good. Rebounded by Malnix. Malnix tries to get it off. It's taken away by Moore. She clears it out to Chittick. Chittick brings him up the floor. Top of the key, sends it left wing to Fish. Fish lobs inside to Moore. Moore covered up, tries to send it back to Chittick, and a 3-second violation is called on Joe Moore. And Finneran will check into the game now for Ava Fish. And the Warriors sub their three starters back in, so starting five on the floor for HLV. As they get the back door to Randall. Randall puts up a shot, no good. She's fouled by Finneran, so she'll go to the line to shoot two. That is Finneran's first. Team's second. .237 to go. And Lily Randall gets the first one to go. Her first points of the game. Randall makes them both. 34-23, .235 to go. Clarahan comes down the floor quickly. Outside to Gretter. Gretter tries to feed Finneran inside, and it's taken away by Lily Randall. Randall clears it out. Gives it back to Hall. Ayla sends it to Emery. Now to the corner to Randall, who fires a three. This was blocked by Finneran. Tip ball goes into Josephine Moore's hands, and Chittick lets it clear out and brings him up the floor. Clarahan right wing. Finds Finneran in the corner. She fires a three, and this is good.
Wow.
Addie Finneran has came to life here in the third quarter. All 8 points. All of her 8 points have came in this third quarter, and 2 blocks as well in the third. Back door to Randall again. Randall goes up, and she's fouled by Finneran again. This time she makes the shot. And we'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Be the second foul on Finneran. As Cooper will come out, and in will come Kupka for the Warriors. Lily Randall cannot convert the three-point play. She's got 3 points tonight. Clarahan brings them across. Minute 46 to go. Clarahan inside to Moore. Moore right side of the lane, loses the ball, has it taken away by Lily Randall. Lily Randall and Ava and Addie Finneran are having a heyday here in this third quarter. As Kupka tries a three from the top of the key, and this is too strong. Rebound being bounced around. Finally, Emery Hall comes up with it. She clears out, and they reset. New shot clock. Down to the corner to Kupka. She lobs across the lane. This is tipped by Moore into the hands of Clarahan, who loses it momentarily. Picks it up and brings him across with a minute 15 to go. Lobs it inside to Moore. Moore fights her way to the basket. Gets the shot up and no good. Gets her own rebound. Her putback is good. And Joe Moore's got 18 points. Randall fires a three from the left wing, and this is good. And a timeout taken off the make by HLV with 56.
And again, our third quarter sponsored by Oski Dental, and you can schedule your appointment at 641-673-4845. I don't know. What are your early thoughts on player of the game, Josh? Obviously, Josephine Moore is making a strong case for that.
Yeah, and then just the breakout that Addie Finneran just had here in the third. 2 3-pointers, a backdoor bucket, a couple of blocks. I mean, kind of changed the path this game was going, but more, with the 18 points, hard to look past that too. So I'd say those two are the front runners right now. We'll see how it goes. And I just got a message, Steve, from two of our biggest fans.
This just in.
Yes, this just in. They're not quite 2 years old yet, but or maybe they are. I'm going to get in trouble for that one. Bailey and Everly Clausen are watching us, cheering us on. They're wondering where I'm at. They can hear my voice, but they can't see my face. And it's going to stay that way. So
I mean, we could give a quick shot of you over here.
Yeah.
Well, we thank them for tuning in and watching.
I should have said they're just over 2 years old is what I should have said.
Okay.
Apologize. So Bailey and Everly watching us, cheering on. Actually, probably big leaders for Addie Finneran. Here come these Savages out of the break. Fish lobs it into Moore. Moore's going to add to her 18 points possibly, but they're going to say she traveled. I thought for sure she was going to go to the line.
Yeah, she did that move that got called for traveling there a few games ago, too.
It's interesting how sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, so it did there. Here the Warriors try to get it inside. Fish swats it away. Clarahan tracks it down at the line, able to save it and keep it in bounds. She pushes them down the floor, top of the key. She stops, drives right side. Finneran outside, fires another three, and no good. Rebounded by Hall of HLV. Hall and Clarahan on a sprint down the floor for the ball. Clarahan wins it, gets it to Finneran. Finneran back to Bailey Gretter. Gretter clears it out as they come across. Corner two, Fish. Inside Moore like a fullback into three HLV defenders. That's a foul or travel there. And Moore tried to force that one. A little too much. Under 10 seconds to go. HLV trying to make it a last shot and get within 10. Hall has it. 2 seconds. She goes in, puts her runner up and lands. This is off front of the rim. No good. No chance for a follow-up shot. And we will head to the fourth quarter with Sigourney leading 39-28.
And our third quarter sponsor has been Oski Dental. We say thank you to them. Let's go to the fourth quarter. It's brought to us by Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter, which is just about to begin. As a Sigourney, they outscored HLV 19-8 in that quarter, right?
Yes.
Boy,
Jeez,
that
look at
basically
you, Steve.
double. I know.
But
I am a
when they
stat genius.
at halftime, it was 20-20, so it's pretty
know.
easy math on that scoreboard. But yeah, outscored them 19-8. We went to halftime 20-20. 9-28 now, and we'll see if HLV has any type of an answer. Savages are going to send the starting five out on the floor to start this fourth period. McKinley Chittick, Bryn Clarahan, Bailey Gretter, Joe Moore, and Ava Fish. HLV, they're starting five as well. Emery and Ayla Hall, Emma Roberts, Lily Randall. Well, actually, Cooper is not out there. It's Kupka. So not quite their starting five as Clarahan goes baseline, tries to pass it inside to Chittick. Taken away, though, by Randall. Randall able to get it off to Hall, who's going to try to beat Gretter down the floor, and they're going to call a foul on Bailey Gretter. Was in good position there, but just kind of started reaching in just a little bit, just enough to draw the whistle. First foul of the quarter, first on Bailey Gretter. So here Randall sends it inside to Roberts. Roberts reverses dribble, gets the layup to go. She's got 6. And the Warriors get their deficit to single digits. Fish thought about a 3 there, changed her mind, sends it outside to Clarahan. She fires a 3 and gets it to go. Bryn Clarahan able to finally get the lid off the 3-point bucket. She's got 9 points. Savages lead is back to 12. Millie Randall, tough pass inside, is broken up by Bailey Gretter and out of bounds. HLV will keep it. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Finneran's going to check in for Fish. And by the looks of people flooding in the gym, I'm guessing the JV boys game just got over. As Randall from the right wing gets it inside to Roberts. Roberts has it poked away by Gretter. Back outside she goes. Emery Hall fires a three, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing in favor of HLV. Shot did hit the rim, so the shot clock will reset. 6:38 to go of the game. Inbound pass to Emery Hall, or Ayla Hall, excuse me. She's able to lay it up in and good. She's got 7. Clarahan brings it down the floor. Gretter drives off the pass to the top to Finneran. Back to Gretter. Left wing to Chittick. She fires a three. This is too strong. Off the glass. Into the hands, though, of Moore. Moore's putback is good. Joe Moore, 20 points. 44-32. As the Savages have really picked up the intensity on defense, and here's a foul underneath the basket now. I think they're going to get more. Possibly Gretter. They put Gretter on the scoreboard. So Bailey's got 2 on the inbound pass. Kupka tries a three. This is no good. Long rebound. It's tracked down by Emery Hall. Hall steps back, fires a three, and gets it to go. Emery Hall's got 10. The Savage lead is cut to 8. Gretter, right wing. Back up top, Clarahan. Clarahan right back to Gretter. Gretter just inside the arc, puts up a deep 2 and gets it to fall. Bailey Gretter's got 4, 44-37. Ayla Hall coming down the floor. She's going to be fouled by Chittick. That is McKinley's first. Team's third, though, so that could come into play here as we come down the stretch. 5:34 to go. Sigourney leads 44-37. And here's a pass off to Roberts. Roberts' shot is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Clarahan all the way in the lane. Puts up a tough shot and gets the roll. Bren now has 11. As the Warriors work it around, either me or the scoreboard in the gym have the score wrong as Clarahan pokes it out of bounds.
I think they gave the basket to the wrong team.
That's what I'm guessing. I have 48-35,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty confident I'm right, but we'll see if they update that.
There they go. Now they're adjusting.
They're adjusting. There we go. And they get it into Roberts. Roberts lays it up in and good.
She's like, wait a minute. Put those 2 points back up there.
Yeah. She's got 8. It's come to life. 48-37 now. Sigourney gets it to Gretter. Gretter puts a runner up in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Moore momentarily. Poked out of her hands by Cooper. Hall comes up with it. She brings it across. Into traffic. Passes it off. A circus pass to Roberts. He kicks it out to Cooper. Fires a three. This is no good. And a foul on the floor. What are they calling that foul? They call that foul on Addie Finneran. That's her third. Kind of seemed like a lot of bodies bouncing around there for anybody to pick up a foul, but that's what they call. Randall gets it inside to Roberts. Roberts has been on fire as of late, and she continues. Emma Roberts has 10 points. She had 4 at the start of this quarter. Gretter fires a three from the left wing, and this is an air ball that HLV is just going to let go out of bounds. And Coach Weber is going to take a timeout off that quick shot as HLV is starting to gain the momentum. And they take a full timeout, 48-39 with 4:15 to go in the game.
Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa, sponsoring our fourth quarter. You can get a hold of her at 641-673-8965 or email at ktar@amfam.com. Let's take a look at our upcoming basketball schedule. Now, we're wrapping up a busy week this week. Next week, we've got 3 more games for you. North Mahaska taking on BGM on Tuesday night. Sigourney will be at Waco on Thursday night. And then Friday night, Friday night's kind of the main event next week for our basketball coverage. North Mahaska at Montezuma. Both teams, both boys and girls teams for both schools, really good. Now, we're going to have the audio for that Friday night matchup between North Mahaska at Montezuma. So tune in. It'll be radio style via your Facebook and YouTube. So tune in next week for more high school basketball on Steve Shuttler Media. Back to the fourth quarter, 4:15 to go in this quarter. Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, sponsoring the fourth.
Yeah, and I know we said it a couple of times during the Pekin games, but we'll say it now that we're covering Sigourney. I feel like that Sigourney Waco, especially actually both of them, I just feel like those could be some really good basketball games, both girls and boys. We'll see. We'll have it on Steve Shuttler Media. We'll be there. Hopefully I can call Waco this time and not Columbus the whole night. And here's a pass inside to Roberts, who's been a force lately. She has her shot blocked out of bounds by Moore.
And maybe I won't make any David Koresh references. That's
okay.
Horrible of me. Horrible.
48-39. Hall sends it all the way up top to Randall. Randall has the back door, goes all the way in, puts up a shot, but a little too strong. Bailey Gretter can't hang on to it, gets a second chance at it, passes it across to Clarahan. Clarahan's got to be in trouble. There's got to be about out of time here in the backcourt, and Clarahan gets across all the way down to the floor. As Finneran has it left wing, sends the corner to Clarahan. She fires it through. This is too strong. Long rebound goes to Josephine Moore. Moore has the ball. Now they're going to call it a pancake, essentially, and a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing to Sigourney. Gretter gets it into Clarahan. Clarahan throws all the way across the floor to Ava Fish. Fish inside to Moore. Moore runs into Cooper. Headbutt each other, and they call a foul on Cooper. First foul on HLV. Sigourney has 14 fouls, so HLV will shoot free throws with any fouls. And here's an inbound quick shot by Clarahan. Another three miss. Finneran comes up with the rebound. She goes up for the shot, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Bryn Clarahan cannot find it from beyond the arc. 1 for 8 here tonight. Call that foul on Lily Randall. The spinner and misses the front end. Three minutes, 20 seconds to go. And Spinner misses both. Savage is tough underneath the hoop and forces another jump ball. This time it's with HLV. As Chittick will check in now for Gretter. And now a foul as they start the inbound play. Is this who'd they call it? They call the foul on Sigourney, so HLV's going to shoot. Call the foul on Chittick. I'm not sure what that call was, but nonetheless, Emery Hall's shooting, so it must have been something on her. She misses the first one. As Gretter's going to come right back into the game.
My
Fish.
apologies for my shady camera work. I missed the first free throw.
Well, she missed the first one. Second one for Ayla Hall. She rattles it home. HLV within 8. Finneran has it across the line. Sends it into Moore. Moore all the way left side lane. Puts up a shot. Gets it to go. Joe Moore's 22 points. Sigourney leads 50-40. 10-point lead with 3 minutes to go for the Savages. And Chittick pokes it free of Hall's hands. They battle for it on the floor. Hall comes up with it. Why is HLV not calling a timeout? Okay, they do call a timeout. Somebody on the bench did. I was wondering at this, they'll only have one remaining, but at this juncture of the game, a quick turnover like that, and you can stop it with a timeout, do so. They do. 2:55 left. They trail by 10. Let's see if HLV can make some more noise here out of this timeout break.
Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter. Should mention that in the comments, we've got Nathan Wood checking in from Lake Namakogan, Namakogan in Wisconsin. And then Rick Landgrebe is checking in from Phoenix, Arizona. So we've got people from literally all over the country, probably all over the world watching our broadcast tonight. We are a worldwide phenomenon. Steve Shetler Media.
Yes. Yep. All right, we're reaching Arizona to Wisconsin is the world.
Wisconsin and Phoenix.
Hey, we did have, was it the governor's assistant or something from West Virginia the other night on? That's
Governor Jimmy Justice or something like that.
Jimmy
Justice. He was
Justice.
legitimately the former governor of I don't know, West Virginia or something.
Yep, he's America's governor now.
Why he was watching our basketball, I don't know. But he was.
Yeah, it was Pekin, wasn't it? Pekin and Waco.
I mean, why wouldn't somebody, the former governor, want to watch that?
Here is HLV after the timeout. 19 on the shot clock is what they started this possession with. So they took a timeout. That was a tip ball that caused that. Now Chittick tips it out of Hall's hands. Clarahan comes up with it. She's running down the lane. Using Finneran as a decoy. She takes her shot herself, misses it. Finneran with the rebound goes back up to shoot two, and she is fouled, so she'll go right back to the line. Missed both her last time up there. That is the third foul on HLV now. They get that foul on Kupka, her second. And Finneran cannot connect. As Cooper checks in for Kupka. Finneran misses the second one, and they're going to say she stepped over the free throw line before she let go of the shot. So the shot does not count. As the Savages put a little soft pressure in the backcourt. Hall brings it across. 2:29 to go. Ayla to Emery, right back to Ayla. Left wing to Cooper now. Randall has it right wing, or left wing, fires a three, and this is no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Finneran and Moore come in there and force a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing to Sigourney as Fish will check in for the Savages. She is going to take over for Addie Finneran. As HLV is trying to turn up the pressure and they jump the pass, they're going to actually call Cooper with the foul. And that'll send one of these Savage shooters to the line that should be shooting here. I'm not sure why they didn't. That was like number 7 on HLV, unless... See, this is why we need Nathan not to be in Wisconsin and to be here. Here is a shot by Clarahan. This is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's putback is good. Savages extend their lead to 12 with 1:49 to go. Hall all the way down. Baseline has it poked free momentarily by Chittick. As the Warriors work it around. Far side corner to Emery Hall. Randall across the floor to Cooper. Cooper back outside to Roberts. Roberts across the floor again. If you're HLV, this is taking too long. Emery Hall's going to try to drive the lane, and then her shot is blocked. No, a foul is called on Bryn Clarahan. That's her 4th. Again, that's according to the scoreboard. I had her as 3. I had her with 3. And Emery Hall at the free throw line. Gets the roll on the first one. As a team, shooting right at 50%. Hall connects on both of them. 7 for 12 from the line are the Warriors. They trail by 10 with 1:23 to go. They got the pressure in the backcourt. Clarahan in trouble. Hall all over her, and now they call a double dribble on Clarahan. One official's calling double dribble, one saying timeout. Honestly, it looked like a foul. A lot going on right there. They're going to talk about it. We'll see what they call. They're saying the timeout. They're saying the double dribble happened before the timeout, and they will not charge Sigourney with the timeout. And HLV will keep the ball. Again, they trail by 10 with minute 18 to go. They can come away with something here, make it a game. Hall takes it all the way in and puts up a highly contested shot. No good. Rebound. Chittick comes up with it, and she's fouled almost immediately in the backcourt. They called out on Hall, Ayla Hall. And we'll send McKinley Chittick to the line. Minute 7 to go. Chittick will look to make it a 12-point game. This is the front end of it. Chittick misses both, but it's rebounded by Moore outside to Clarahan. And the Savages should be in no hurry here. Should just be passing the ball around. Inside they go to Moore. Moore spins, puts up a shot. This is no good, but she's fouled by Roberts. So Joe Moore will go to the line.
By the way, Josh, we also have a viewer from Florida tonight, so don't doubt the powers of Steve Schottler.
All right, we got the corners of one country as Moore misses the front end. I won't be impressed unless you tell me somebody checks in from Antarctica or something like that. Here's Moore. Too strong on the second one, and Savages just not having a shooting night. Moore does have 24 points. She's 2 for 4 from the lines, 50% for her. And here Bailey Gretter comes up with a turnover. Ball is dribbled off of Hall's foot, and HLV looks to be retreating here. Clarahan has it deep in the corner. 38 seconds to go. The Savages can just play keep away. Chittick's just going to hold it. Nobody's guarding her. Now she's got to go. There is 16 on the game clock, or shot clock, 23 on the game clock. As Chittick gets a wide open lane, just takes the shot. No good. Rebounded by Clarahan. Now Clarahan can dribble this out if she so chooses, and HLV lets her. We're going to put a little pressure on Savages, just enough to make them dribble. And Randall retreats now, and Chittick will be able to dribble this thing out, and the Savages will win 52-42. And had to come alive in the second half. We were tied at 20 in the second half, and Savages able to pull away and get a 10-point victory. I'm going to look at... We will just... we'll go with Josephine Moore with 24 points. 11 for 15 from the field. A couple of blocks in there. Addie Fenner and a close runner-up for Sigourney Motors Player of the Game, but we'll name Joe Moore the Sigourney Motors Player of the Game for the girls' side.
All right, Sigourney outscoring HLV 32-22 in that second half, Josh.
Good job, Steve. I'm so proud of you.
Math. I love math. We do thank Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, for sponsoring our fourth quarter. We thank Sigourney Motors for sponsoring our Player of the Game, which again goes to Josephine Moore with a huge game tonight here in Victor. Again, we've got the boys' game coming up here, in about 15 minutes. So we'll go radio silent for a little while. Be back with the boys' action. Second half of our doubleheader here on Steve Schottler Media. Alrighty, and welcome back to our broadcast here. We are live from Victor tonight. Sigourney taking on HLVTC. The Sigourney girls won that opener. And now we've got the boys game in store for us tonight. Josh Clubb here to do play-by-play. To all of our viewers nationwide, probably worldwide, but at least nationwide. Welcome into the boys broadcast, Barnwired in Sigourney, sponsoring our first quarter. You can find them at 119 East Marion Street in Sigourney. We'll be there tomorrow for the sports section starting at 8 a.m. with the North Mahaska girls basketball team and the boys teams from Albia and Montezuma. So tune in live tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. Josh, what do we got to look forward to tonight here for the boys game?
All righty, on the boys side, Sigourney off to an 8-4 record here so far this season. HLV sitting at 6-5. Obviously, same thing. Said that prior to the girls' game. Boys' side, a little more competition, dealing with the likes of Montezuma, North Mahaska, and Linville solely on their side of the conference. They're going to play them all twice, but they're sitting fourth on the west side of the standings. HLV is. Sigourney sits second place on the east side, trailing only Keota. Keota at 9-1. Sigourney at 5-4. Iowa Valley at 5-4. Team leaders coming into tonight for the two teams. Isaac Bruns leads the way for the Savages, 18.8 per game, 43% from the field, 30% from beyond the arc, and 75% from the charity stripe. Peyton Roth is averaging almost 21 points per game, 41% from the field, and 29% from beyond the arc. As they're doing the starting lineups out here on the floor here. Get to those in a second. Rebound leaders Devin Westenkoff for HLV is averaging 6.5 per game, and Peyton Roth at 5.3. John Berg leads the way for the Savages, 12.1 per game, 5.8 offensively and 6.3 defensively. Ike Malnix is the assist leader with 4.8, and Levi Malnix is averaging 3.4.
John Berg, one of the leaders in the state in rebounds.
Yeah, rebounds per game. Him and Billy Kindred of Keota are number 1 and number 2 in Class 1A in rebounds per game. I was actually trying to think of that. That's why I went silent. So good save there, Steve.
Thank you. If you need me to do any math at all the rest of the night, just
as long as they're in multiples of 10. Right here is Bruns tips it back. HLV had all four of their 5 players back around the paint. Didn't even contest that jump ball. As the Savages win it and start this off, Malnix has it. Now left wing to Bruns, down to the corner to Yates. HLV in zone, and Malnix is going to fire a 3. They couldn't find an answer inside, and he is no good from there. As Peyton Roth from the right wing gets to Levi Malnix as they work it around. Back to Roth. Malnix drives into the lane, puts up a runner, and this is no good. Rebounded by Ike Malnix. Sends it all the way up the floor to Yates. Yates lays it up in and good to start the scoring off in this one. Savages lead 2-0. Roth will bring him up the floor. Gets it over to McCulloch. And McCulloch, Malnix, and Roth are going to weave up top. Roth's going to drive inside and goes back out to McCulloch. Levi Malnix working on Braden Wood, trying to get around him. Door closes by Berg. He sends it back door to Devin Westenkoff, and that is swatted away by Ike Malnix. Savages turn him over. They get down to the corner to Yates. Yates fires a 3, and this is off the rim, no good. A little too strong. Berg with the rebound. Gets it out to Malnix. Malnix fires a 3. This is no good. Braden Wood, that was John Berg, goes up and gets a rebound. Lays it up in and good. John Berg. 2 defensive rebounds in that possession will add to his Class 1A leading total for rebounds per game. Rebounds per game and total rebounds in Class 1A, that is. Savages lead 4-0. Peyton Roth has it top of the key, being guarded by Bruns. Savages look to be on man. Wood covering up Malnix. Malnix sends a pass off, and a foul is going to be called on Braden Wood. First foul of the game. On Braden, that'll give HLV a new shot clock. 5:54 to go in the opening quarter. Levi Malnix has it top of the key. Sends it over to Roth. Roth tries to drive inside. Now he's covered up. Has Bruns swats it out of his hands. Eichwaldt couldn't hang on to it. Roth chased it down. Bruns comes up with it. Transition opportunity. Malnix loses it back outside to Bruns. Bruns goes inside. Thought about a jumper. Now he rolls it up to Yates at the top. Yates right back to Bruns. Bruns goes in strong. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Berg spins off the rebound, turns, shoots, and gets it to go. John Berg. 3 offensive boards as Malnix drives inside, tries to drive around Braden Wood, and Wood forces him out of bounds. Turns him right back over to the Savages. Ike will bring him up the floor. 5 minutes to go in first period. More of a 3-2 look from HLV this time around, and Yates has it in the corner. Swing it all the way around. Now inside to Wood. Wood turns and shoots and bouncing around and finally goes. Braden Wood has got his first 2 of the game. Savage is off to an 8-0 run to start this thing. Roth and Malnix work it up top. Donaldson now drives left side, trying to get shoot over the top of Yates and gets it to go. For the first points of the game for HLV. 8-2. Malnix brings him up. Down to the corner of Yates. Right wing to Bruns. Bruns fires a 3 from there and gets it to go. Isaac Bruns getting on the board as well. His first 3 of the game. We are halfway through the opening quarter and Sigourney leads 11-2. Levi Malnix with it right wing. Swings it back up top to Roth. Roth drives inside. Tough shot is blocked by Malnix. Right back to Roth, though. Roth puts up another shot. This was tipped by Berg on the back end. Donaldson tried to save it. Goes right in the hands of Braden Wood. Braden Wood in transition goes all the way to the net and lays it up in and good. And they're going to get a timeout from HLV. I thought possibly Levi Malnix could have got a flopping call there as he fell to the ground with really no contact from Braden Wood. Nonetheless, HLV takes a 30-second timeout. Sigourney leads 13-2.
All right, and we thank Barnwired in Sigourney for being our first quarter sponsor. Find them at 119 East Marion Street, and you can give them a call, 641-622-9912 for home decor, coffee, and more. Of course, they serve some delicious food at Barnwired. We always have lunch there after the Iowa Music Showcase on Fridays, as we did today. So great job, as always, to the guys in the kitchen. And, stop in there. Tomorrow morning, in fact, sports section, 8 a.m. You can come in, get some coffee, get some breakfast, hang out and watch the sports section tomorrow at 8 a.m.
All right, 3:43 to go after that timeout. Sigourney leads 13-2. Roth will bring it up the floor. Savages stick it to the man. Landon Conrad did check into the game for Braden Wood during the timeout. And now Bruns pokes it free. He's got a transition opportunity here and gets it to go. (15-2) now. Roth has it poked away by Bruns again. Donaldson able to track it down. Keeps it with the Warriors. Donaldson goes left side. He's being covered up by Yates. Has to kick it back out to Roth, who fires a deep three, and drains it. Peyton Roth.
Now, Roth can go off.
Yeah,
I mean, he recently had 40 points in a game for HLV, so the guy can get on a hot streak.
You could see that, too. That was just a smooth catch and release and just drained that shot. It really looked effortless, so see how that is. The Yates is going to try to answer from the corner. This is no good. Rebounded by Malnix of HLV. Donaldson drives inside left side, working around Yates, fires through. Berg is there to get the defensive rebound. And Malnix brings all the way to the floor, kicks it out to Bruns. Bruns head fakes, drives from the right wing, inside or back outside to Malnix. Malnix fires from the right wing, and it rattles in and out, no good, but an offensive rebound by Berg. His putback is blocked into the hands of Landon Conrad.
Berg might end up with a double-double in the first quarter.
Isaac Bruns off the catch from Malnix is whistled for the travel as he's getting ready to do a baseline drive. So Savage is turning back over to Warriors. Yeah, four offensive rebounds already and 2 defensive, so 6 rebounds already, and we still got a minute 40 to go in the first quarter. Donaldson drives left side, working around Wood and able to lay it up in and good.
Just not a whole lot of energy in the gym tonight.
No, everybody's spaced out. Not a whole lot of noise being made. Very quiet. Conrad sends it to the corner now to Bruns. Malnix now fires inside, finds Berg. Berg lays it up in and good. John Berg's got 6 points. 6 points and 6 rebounds, so double-double at least is surely in the making. Here is Roth driving inside, reverses around, puts up a shot. This is an air ball into the hands of Braden Wood. Quickly down the floor comes Savages. Bruns puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. His putback is no good. This is rebounded by HLV. Under a minute to go now. Roth at the top. Hands it off to Malnix. Malnix waited for a screen, now drives inside, jump stops at the free throw line. Back outside. They swing it around the arc. Roth has it. Left wing. Waiting for a screen from Donaldson, reverses off the screen, steps back, thought about a shot, does not take it, hands it off to Malnix, who fires a deep 3, and this is off the front of the rim, rebounded by HLV initially. The putback is no good, rebounded by Berg. .13 seconds to go. The Savages can take the last shot of the quarter, leading 17-7. 8 on the game clock now as they get it into the corner to Bruns, who fires a 3, and this is in and out, no good, rebounded by HLV's Keegan Gorsh. And HLV is going to get a half-court shot as time expires, and Peyton Roth bounces it off the rim from beyond half-court. But it does not go in, so we will go to the second quarter with Sigourney leading 17-7.
Barnwired has sponsored our first quarter, and Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics brings us our second quarter.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics bringing us our second quarter, and as you can see, Sigourney boys leading HLVTC 17-7. Thanks for tuning in here to Steve Shuttler Media on Facebook and YouTube. Again, we've got, who do we have? Sigourney is at Waco next Thursday. Will be your next Sigourney game that we cover here on Steve Shuttler Media. Josh Clubb with the call of the game.
All righty. Out of the timeout, the end of the quarter. Savages send Braden Wood, Landon Conrad, Isaac Bruns, John Bergen, Yates in, and here's Roth with the deep 3. This is off the front of the rim, no good. Tracked down by Conrad. Conrad clears it out, and they're pushing up the floor in transition. Gets it to Bruns inside, back out to Conrad. Conrad fires the 3 from the top of the key, and this is good. Landon gets his first 3 of the game. Savages lead 20-7. Weiskopf gets it off to McCulloch. Back up top to Van Wass. Roth drives inside, jump stops, puts up a tough shot. This is no good. Landon Conrad comes down with the defensive rebound. Conrad up to 48, inside to Berg. Berg can't get its rim in. Gets the rebound, though. His putback is no good. Roth brings the Warriors up the floor. Roth from the left wing now drives to the baseline. Braden Wood slams the door. He has to dribble back out up top. Roth reverses, comes right back in, puts up a tough shot, and he's going to be fouled. I cannot see what number that official is putting up. They call Berg on the foul. And Roth makes the front end of it. As Bruns will take a breather. Mike Malnick's back out on the floor. Roth makes the second one. He's got 5. Malnick's sets up the offense. Conrad now left wing. Sends a pass inside to Yates and is tipped. Out of bounds by Donaldson. Sigourney will keep it. Yeah, it's eerily silent in here. As Malnick's and Conrad work it slowly. Coach is not even making a whole lot of noise. As now a pass inside is taken away by Peyton Roth. He's going to try to beat everybody down the floor. Dribbles in between Malnick's and Conrad, and a foul is going to be called, I think, on Ike. They do get Malnick's with that. His first, team second of the quarter. Peyton Roth back at the free throw line. He made both of them last time up there. He's got 6 of the Warrior 10 points as they trail by 10. 6:12 to go in this second quarter. Roth makes them both again. And Conrad will check that. I'll hand it back to Malnick's. Malnick's will bring him up the floor. Left wing Conrad. Conrad head fakes down to the corner to Yates. They swing it all the way around. They're trying to get Braden Wood, and jumping the pass is McCulloch. He takes all the way to the rim, but misses the easy layup. Rebounded by Wood. Get it up the floor in a hurry to Conrad. Malnick's at the top of the key, resets. Lobs it inside to Berg, who's doing jumping jacks down there. HLV slams the door. Back outside they go, all the way around to the corner to Yates. He fires a 3, and this is a little too short. Rebounded by Berg. Back outside to Malnick's. He fires a 3, and this is no good. Rebounded by HLV. Levi Malnick's now top of the key. Hands it off to Donaldson. Donaldson drives right up the middle. Fades to the left side. Spinning around. Nearly drags his foot, and he does. They whistle him for the travel. They'll turn it back over to the Savages. Landon Conrad will take a break, and Isaac Bruns will come back into the game on the stoppage. 5:13 to go. Savages lead by 9. Mike Malnick's bringing them up the floor. Savages working around the arc inside to Berg. Back out to Yates now. To the corner to Bruns. Now inside to Wood. Wood kicks it out to Yates. Yates thought about a 3, changes his mind, drives inside, kicks it out to Malnick's, and 3-second violation is called. I guess on Berg, he's the only one down there. HLV off the turnover. Levi Malnick stopped the key, sends it left side to Donaldson. Back outside to Roth. Roth fading back, fires a deep 3, and it's a little too short, rebounded by Ike. And he pushes the pace up the floor. Malnick sends it left side to Bruns. Bruns tries baseline. Runs into a trap, passes inside to Wood. Wood lays it up in and good. Braden Wood's got 6. That was a great pass by Isaac Bruns to find Wood running up the lane. Donaldson drives all the way inside through 3 defenders and lays it up in and good. Donaldson's got 6. Savages lead 22-13, 3:56 to go in this opening half. Yates sends it up top to Malnick's. Malnick's inside out to Bruns and overshoots Bruns. He cannot save it, so unforced turnover for the Savages. With a 9-point lead. Malnick's steps back, fires a deep 3, and this is no good. Rebounded by Braden Wood. And Ike brings him up the floor. Down to the corner to Bruns. He fires a three, and this is too strong. Long rebound is being tipped around. Finally, Molnix comes up with it. Drives inside. Ike Molnix, that is. Kicks it out to Wood. Right side now to Molnix. That's Wood at the top. They worked around. Bruns is going to try three again, and this is a little short. Rebound to Wood. Back outside. Molnix fires a three. This is no good. Braden Wood gets another rebound. Back outside to Yates. Inside now to Berg. Berg turns and puts a layup up and gets it to fall. John Berg has got 8. Savage is a little cold there. Going inside is Donaldson. His shot is blocked by John Berg. He keeps it in his hands, trying to clear it out, in a little bit of trouble, and finally he is fouled. So we'll call that foul on Donaldson. With the stoppage, Ike Molnix will head to the bench. Landon Conrad will come back into the game. And Isaac Bruns will bring the Savages up the floor. Crosses with 2:29 to go in the opening quarter. Yates far side. Swinging around. Conrad left wing. Sends it all the way across 48 to the corner. Yates baseline pass to Berg. Berg has to kick it back out. 13 on the shot clock. As Yates gets it up top to Bruns. All the way near side corner to Conrad. Conrad baseline drives. Puts a runner up. This is no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks outside to Yates. Yates fires a three off the catch. This is no good. Rebounded by HLV. Donaldson all the way down the floor. Kicks it out to McCulloch. McCulloch works all the way around opposite end of the floor. He has it in the corner now. A baseline drive. Sends it back up top to Roth. Peyton Roth sends it inside to Molnix. Back out and around. Donaldson's going to try the left side now. The ball is tipped all the way up in the air, bounced off the shot clock. And the ball will go to the Savages. And HLV coach doesn't like it. I got to kind of agree with him there. I think it was Braden Wood actually tipped the ball, which the ball came up and then hit the shot clock, so it should be HLV's ball. There is only 6 seconds on the shot clock, so if it is HLV's ball, they'll have short time. Officials meet and discuss it, and they are going to change that call. You've seen Coach Eslick's reaction. He knew that it shouldn't have been their ball, but tried to sell it anyway. HLV gets in, 5 seconds on the shot clock. They kick it out all the way outside to Roth. Roth takes a forever deep three. This is no good. Didn't even touch the rim. Falls in the hands of Yates. To Conrad. Conrad all the way up the floor to Bruns. Bruns puts up a tough shot. No good, but he is fouled.
I just want to say I appreciate the shot clock violation beep that we heard. You
Yes.
sound like a moped.
It did. It's pretty weak. Isaac Bruns at the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one. They called that foul on Levi Molnix, his first. Team second. Ike Molnix checks back in. Braden Wood will take a breather. And Bruns able to make both of them. Levi Molnix drives inside, kicks across the lane, and a shove off, an offensive foul called on Devin Weiskopf. And it was about as obvious as they get.
Little shoulder
Just-
shoulder action.
Just a little bit. That is the third foul on HLV, first on Weiskopf. Molnix, right wing, sends it up top to Bruns, now down to the corner to Conrad. Roth tries to jump the pass. Yates sends his hard pass inside to Berg. Berg goes up for the shot, has it blocked. Tipped back out to Yates. The shot clock actually reset there. They're not going to correct it. There's 43 seconds left till halftime and 25 on the shot clock, and a timeout called by Coach Eslick before Landon Conrad sinks a three from the left wing. But nonetheless, first timeout taken by Sigourney. They lead 26-13 with 40 seconds left in this second quarter.
All right, again, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinic sponsoring our second quarter. And once again, we do want to send a thanks to HLV for allowing us to come in tonight and do our live broadcast. So appreciate that from the folks here at HLV. Second quarter about set to resume. 40.2 seconds to go on the clock. Sigourney leads 26-13. Josh Clubb with the play-by-play.
All righty, Coach Eslick. A little disappointed he took that timeout. I don't know what the discussion's about now. Officials are discussing something. I'm guessing HLV's coaching staff said that shot clock reset when it shouldn't have. But Sigourney will take it. They got 20 seconds to work with. They lob it inside the 8's back door. Nothing doing as it's tipped out of bounds by HLV. They'll still have 18 seconds on the shot clock. 32 seconds on the game clock, leading by 13. As HLV doubled up right now. Molnix has it in the corner. Drives baseline. Jump stops to the middle, back outside to Wood. He fires a three, and this is too strong. Rebounded by Roth. Roth in transition. Comes up the floor. After that timeout, Braden Wood checked back in for Landon Conrad. 7 seconds here as Donaldson goes inside. 2 seconds to shoot. He turns and fires a shot from the free throw line and rattles it home as time expires. He acted like he did not want to take that shot, but he did as time expired, and Sigourney leads 26-15 as we head to halftime.
All right, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics has sponsored our second quarter. Shetler Insurance Services brings us the halftime, and we'll take a break, go a little bit radio silent for a few minutes, come back here shortly with the second half. All righty, we thank Shetler Insurance Services for sponsoring halftime. And our third quarter set to begin here in about a minute and a half. It is being brought to us by our friends at Oski Dental. And we're going to get a word from them here momentarily. In fact, let's go to that right now. Oski Dental sponsoring our third quarter. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. And again, we thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our third quarter here on Steve Shetler Media. We've got the Sigourney boys at HLVTC. Sigourney with the lead at halftime. Josh Clubb on the play-by-play. Josh, what do you think? What do you think, pal?
Well, as we talked during the break, just the lack of energy in the gym here tonight. But Sigourney off to a 26-15 lead. Getting contributions from about everybody. Points spread across the board. Yates has 2, Bruns has 7, Berg has 8, Braden Woods got 6. HLV, their scorings all came from 2 guys. Peyton Roth has got 7, and Tucker Donaldson's got 8. So just 2 guys combined for the 15 points for them tonight. So all the work cut out for them. Have to get some more people involved to get back into this one. Sigourney's got that 26-15 lead, and the Savages will start with the ball here in the second half. So we'll check who they're sending out. I would assume starting 5 it is for both sides. So Wood will send it in to Ike, and we'll get going here. As Wood has it, sends it inside Bruns. Bruns back outside to Mullins, who drives to the baseline, has the ball tipped out of bounds by HLV's. I believe that was Roth that poked it free. Braden Wood will go to the baseline to send it in for the Savages. Gives it to Yates. Yates dribbles down baseline, lobs it into Berg. Berg turns, puts up a tough shot, and this is no good. Rebounded by Donaldson, who brings it all the way up the floor. Drives all the way inside. Now kicks it back out to McCulloch. Peyton Roth, right side. Levi Mullins, he fires a 3 and rattles it home. Levi with his first 3. Our first points of the night, I should say. Savages look to answer. That's Yates, left wing. Sends it down to Mullins in the corner, all the way across the floor here to Bruns. He fires a 3 from that right wing and gets it to go. Bruns has 10, 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. And Roth goes right to work, laying it up, and no good. Rebounded, though, by HLV. They kick it back outside. McCulloch tries a 3, and he rattles it home. Well, HLV must have heard me, because 2 different scores to start things off here as they pulled within 8 of the Savages. Bruns, right wing, drives inside, into the middle, puts up a tough shot, gets the roll. He is 4 for 6 altogether from the field with 12 points. Levi, left side to Donaldson. Donaldson has a poke momentarily from Yates and then trips on Ike Mullins' feet. Mullins sends it up to Yates. Yates lays it up in and good. That's 4 for Solon. He's 2 for 5 from the field. Missed a few free three-pointers in that first half. That's Roth handing off to Levi. Levi drives inside, puts up a shot, and this looks a little short, but he gets the roll. Back to a 10-point lead for the Savages. Look to add to that here. Runs inside to Wood. He turns and shoots from the free throw line. This is no good. Battle for the rebound is secured finally by Donaldson. John Berg and Sean McCulloch ran into each other there. HLV wanted a foul, but they're both moving towards each other when they ran into each other, so nothing called. Here is McCulloch with a three, and this is an air ball that goes baseline, saved by Donaldson, but as he saves it, it goes in the hands of Yates. Yates gets it to Wood, he sends it to Malnix. Malnix to the corner to Bruns. Bruns drives in, kicks it outside to Solon. Solon fires a three on the catch, and this is in and out, no good. Yates 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. And the Warriors looking to get back to a single-digit deficit. Roth tries it from deep, and this is in and out. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Malnix gets it to the corner to Yates. He head fakes from the corner. Goes inside, passes it back out to Wood. He fires a three, and this is an air ball into the hands of Peyton Roth. A little too strong from Braden Wood that time. It's his first deep attempt. 4 minutes to go here in the third, halfway through it. Levi Malnix working on Braden Wood. And Wood pokes the ball free. It falls into the hands, though, of McCulloch. He drives inside to the lane, kicks it out to Roth. Roth has it taken away by Bruns. Bruns, fast break opportunity, gets all the way in, lays it up and good. 14 for Isaac. And Roth slows it up as he comes up the floor. Looks like Landon Conrad's going to check in the next stoppage, and that is going to be right now. We'll get a foul on the floor on Ike. His second, team's first of the quarter. Braden Wood will come out. In is Landon Conrad. Get it into Roth. Roth puts a jumper up, and this is short. Air ball into the hands, though, of McCulloch. Back outside to Donaldson. Donaldson drives to the rim, puts it up, and no good. Gets his own rebound. He goes back up, it is no good. This rebound is tipped out of bounds, last touched by Weiskopf of HLV. Bruns will set up the Savage offense. 3:15 to go inside to Ike. Down further in to Berg, but Berg can't hang on to the pass by Malnix, and Savages turn it right back over to the Warriors. Roth dribbles in and out. There goes Levi Mullins on the outside. He drives inside, spins, cutting right side of the lane, puts up a contested shot, no good, rebounded by Conrad. Conrad sends it all the way up the floor to Yates. Yates has it slapped out of his hands right at the last second. HLV tries to save it. The save goes right in the hands of Bruns. He lays it up in and good. 37-23 now, 2:37 to go in the third. Peyton Roth dribbling around. Sigourney staying in a man defense. Here's the three and making it to Sean McCulloch, and a timeout taken by HLV. A full timeout with 2:23 to go. Sigourney leads 37-26.
All right, let's run down all of our sponsors. Oski Dental sponsoring this third quarter. We've also got Barn Wired, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Kia Co-Auction Company, Helmuth Ford, Son-in-Law Services, Shetler Insurance Services, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Signs Plumbing, Brothers Market, Sheets Chiropractic, Serve Pro, Sloan Moore Monument, and then also on board for tonight's game, the Keswick Tavern in Keswick and Nutrien Ag in Keswick. Thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible tonight. Again, we're broadcasting live from the HLV High School in Victor, Iowa, 37-26. Josh Clubb with the call of the game. And Josh, Sigourney Motors has our player of the game. We'll be picking that towards the end of the game. I just spitballing here. I'm guessing it's between John Berg and Isaac Bruns right now.
They would be the favorites at this point. Berg's kind of really the second half of the second quarter and the start of the second half is kind of quieted down. Isaac's just been consistent throughout the game. We'll see. A lot of game left to play. 37-26. It was 26-15 at halftime, so HLV certainly not going away is there. McCulloch tries to jump the pass. Bruns gathers it back in. Isaac passes inside to Wood. Wood kicks it back out to Yates. Yates tries a three again. Finally, he gets one to go. Solon Yates, 7 points. He's 1 for 5 from beyond the arc. And tell you what, he could certainly get himself in that conversation if he strings together a few of those from the outside. Here's Donaldson inside. Step back jumper is bouncing around up there forever and finally falls down. Braden Wood secures the rebound. All the way down to Yates, who lays it up in and good. And that is Levi Molnix who gets the runner to go. As HLV initially looked like they were going to put the pressure on, but then quickly retreated. To the corner to Conrad. He gets the ball tipped initially. Able to get out of it though. Yates has it top of the key. Sends it left side to Isaac. He fires a three, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Bergs. Bergs' putback is good, and he's fouled. John Berg was quiet, but now a chance at a three-point play with the offensive board. Savages will send in Ike Molnix for Yates. And it looks like Kane Weber is going to check in for John Berg when he's done shooting. Berg connects and gets a three-point play, and Kane Weber will check in for him. Coach Eslick almost been on a timer with rotation here tonight. Moving starters on and off the floor. Levi Molnix goes inside. He is fouled on the floor by Landon Conrad. It's Landon's first. Team's second of the quarter. Get it into Roth. Roth lays it up in and good. First points of the second half for Peyton. Savage lead is 15 as with less than 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Molnix has to track down a tip ball with 7 seconds now on the game clock. Molnix through his legs. Works it out all the way around to the corner to Bruns, and Bruns has the ball tipped. Two officials are both pointing in opposite directions. And they'll discuss it. Far side official is saying Sigourney's ball. The official in the middle of the floor said HLV's ball, and it looks like they're going to give it to Sigourney. 1.2 on the game clock to get this shot off. And Coach Eslick calls a timeout. With 1.2 on the clock, Sigourney leads 45-30. They'll have a chance for a catch and shoot here after this timeout break. Who do you think it's going to go to, Steve?
Oh, obviously,
the guy that shoots it.
One of the Sigourney players.
Well,
Solon Yates. He'll hit a three-pointer right before the.
I bet the way that they were setting up, if they keep that same play, I'm thinking they're going to get it into Braden, and Braden's going to send it up top to somebody. We'll see though. We'll see.
1.2 seconds. We do thank Oski Dental for being the sponsor of this third quarter. And you can schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan at 641-673-4845. Let's see. Yeah, so the quarter about set to begin. I was going to take a look at next week's schedule once again. We've got Sigourney at Waco coming up next week. So if you're a Sigourney fan, make sure you tune in for that Sigourney at Waco game. We'll have it for you just in case you don't want to make that road trip to Waco.
All right, so out of the timeout, they actually come out in a stack formation, so we'll see. You get it out to Conrad, who fires a deep three from the left wing and does not connect. So we will head to the fourth quarter with Sigourney leading 45-30.
And once again, thanks to Oski Dental sponsoring our should say our third quarter, and Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance bringing us the fourth quarter. Let's hear from her.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965. Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance sponsoring this fourth quarter that is just about to begin. There is our schedule. If over on the right-hand side, you can look. We've got, let's see here, North Mahaska versus BGM on Tuesday, Sigourney at Waco on Thursday, North Mahaska at Montezuma coming up next Friday. So going to be coming down the home stretch here over the next couple of weeks for basketball coverage here on Steve Shuttler Media. We start the fourth quarter. Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring this quarter.
All righty, Sigourney sends their starting five back out on the floor. HLV starts with the ball, trailing by 15. Levi Molnix has it left wing, has to start dribbling. Braden Wood trying to keep him at bay. Molnix gets around him but runs into Yates, has to kick it out, and they send it outside. And a three is taken and missed, rebounded by Molnix. Three was missed by Aiden Van Was. Down the floor, the Savages come. Wood sends it inside to Bruns, has his pass tipped, though. It goes out of bounds. Sigourney will keep it. Braden Wood, baseline. Gets it up top to Molnix. Ike dribbles back and lets the offense reset. Talking to Isaac. Bruns comes around, takes it, hands it, or passes it over to Yates, left wing. Back and forth with the wing, now down to the corner. They go all the way back up top. That's Bruns. Yates, now they get it inside to Berg. Berg, tough approach to the basket and gets it to fall. John has got 13 points. 17-point lead for the Savages. 6:52 to go in the game. As Roth is going to try a three. This is no good. Rebounded by John Berg.
Any idea of what Berg has for rebounds? 7
defensive rebounds. He's got a few offensive ones too. My little app I use doesn't tell me those stats, and here Berg goes up for a shot and misses, and then a foul is called on Roth. Nope, that is actually called on Keegan Gorsh. And John Berg will go to the line and shoot two. His first one is no good. As HLV sends McCulloch and Weiskopf back in. Berg on the back end. Goes 1 of 1 at the line. His Warriors now trail by 18. Levi Molnix nearly travels there. Able to get the pass off, and now a pass inside is tipped by Berg. Ball bounces off the backboard on the tip. Ike Molnix brings it up the floor. He sends it out to Yates. Yates fires a three and drains it. Yates has got 12. Back-to-back threes, or his last 2 threes have been made. He missed the first 4. 21-point lead now for the Savages as Levi Molnix travels, goes in and is tripped up. Call a foul on Braden Wood. His second. And Landon Conrad's going to check into the game. Isaac will have a seat. HLV with new shot clock. 1 foul on each team here in the fourth as Roth goes up to the basket and he's fouled. I think they're going to get this on Ike. They do. It's his third. Peyton Roth will go to the line to shoot 2. 5:41 to go. Trailing by 21. Make it 20. As Roth makes them both. Roth has got 12 points. Ike Mullins quickly down the floor, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Berg. Berg's putback is good. So I have Berg at 12 total rebounds, and 16 points, a double-double for sure. Up the floor. Savages had a little problem in the backcourt. Wood brings it up, sends it out to Yates. Yates fires a three, and this is good.
He's caught fire.
Yeah, I kind of said that. After he made that first one, I was like, the Sigourney Motors player of the game, if Yates starts hitting him, he's going to rack up the points in a hurry. He's got 15 right now. We'll see. Kind of been a group effort. Braden Wood and John Berg definitely lead the way rebounding-wise. Points-wise, I'll have to look at it, but multiple Savages in double digits. Sierra tip ball goes outside to Roth, who fires a three. This is no good. Rebounded by Conrad. Up the floor to Yates. Yates stops at the left wing. He's going to shoot it. Yeah, this is a little short. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Donaldson. And inside they go. Going up for the shot, and the shot is blocked by Berg into the hand of Yates. Yates clears it out to Malnix. Conrad lobs it into Wood. Wood dribbles back up top. Yates has the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Conrad to the corner to Malnix. Malnix tries to feed it into Berg. Berg can't hang on, but he's going to be fouled by Donaldson. That's Donaldson's second. Braden Wood's going to check out. Feed it in. All the way around to Bruns. Mike Malnix left wing now inside to Berg. Berg catches it and he's pushed on the catch. It's another foul on HLV. Be their third. Called that one on Weiskopf, his third. Malnix on the inbound. 3:35 to go. Sigourney leads 56-32. The Savage is working around down to the corner. Yates. He tries three again, and this is no good. Long rebound goes to Malnix. Malnix hands it to Bruns. Bruns tries three, and this is off the front of the rim. Being tipped around. Berg and Levi Malnix end up on the floor. No whistles. And Peyton Roth brings him up the floor. Roth drives right side of the lane, lays it up, and good. He's got 14 for HLV. Conrad sends it in to Ike. Ike down lower to Berg. Berg lays it up and gets it to fall. As Savages are now going to clear the bench with 2:52 to go, 58-34. Coach Eslick calls a substitution timeout. And that'll be it for a lot of the starters from the Savages. See who all is sending in. I see Landon Fish, Hunter Sellers, Carson O'Rourke. What else we got out? Chase Clarahan looks like he might be coming into the game. Jordan Trimmel. Yeah, so we got Landon Fish, Jordan Trimmel, O'Rourke, Clarahan, and Sellers out on the floor for the Savages. HLV sending in a few of their reserves as well. Got Jaden Smith. So he passes it inside and laying it up in is good for Luke Butler. And here's O'Rourke in the corner. He tosses it back up top, taken away, and Jaden Smith gets all the way down the left wing. Thought about a three as Carson O'Rourke comes from behind. I don't know how. They're just letting him play at this point.
How wasn't that a travel?
Not a travel, not a foul, not a jump ball, nothing. And O'Rourke fires a three, and it is no good. Battle for the rebound is going to be all the way out to Landon Fish. Landon ripples backward, lobs it in. And I think the officials just decided that we're just going to let the clock run, and now a 30-second in the lane violation of all things.
Complete roll.
Yeah. Well,
I was going to mention how these games have gone at a pretty good clip tonight. I mean, it's just 8:32 right now, and this game is about over.
yeah, and HLV has the ball taken away by O'Rourke. O'Rourke running down the floor, tries to find Clarahan. Clarahan right back to O'Rourke, saving it from going out of bounds. As O'Rourke goes up, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul is on Keegan Gorsh, his third. Looks like we're going to get Kane Weber, and so O'Rourke misses the first one. Kane Weber and Ty Goldman come in for Chase Clarahan and Jordan Trimmel, or excuse me, Hunter Sellers. Well,
Who are you going with for player of the game?
let's look at that quick while we're watching bench players play. John Berg was 8 for 13 from the field. He had 8 offensive rebounds and 4 defensive rebounds, 18 points. Isaac Bruns was 6 for 9 from the field. For anybody listening out there, my rebounds stats are they're 100% not official, probably not even accurate, but they're close. They're close. They're within 5 one way or the other. So points are pretty accurate. Bruns 16, Solon Yates with 15. He came on late. So those would be my three nominees. Let's get your input, Steve. We got time. We got 1 minute 9 seconds here as O'Rourke fires a 3 and drains it.
My input, my expert opinion, I just can't overlook the amount of rebounds and points that Berg brought to the game tonight. Whenever I see Sigourney play, I kind of see John as the heart of this team, kind of how he goes with his intensity and rebounding and scoring kind of tends to lead the way. So I'm going John Berg, if you ask me.
All right, I can support that. Again,
all three
here's
worthy,
a block by Kane Weber as Luke Butler is going up for the shot. Him and Kane kind of exchanged some words. They were friendly words. If you didn't catch it on your screen, it was kind of a smile looking at each other. 34 seconds left. Sigourney leading 62-37. We got players off the bench, essentially an extension of a JV game at this point, so I can support that. It was kind of a group effort, though, from all the Savages tonight, but with Berg, with the amount of rebounds and points added into that, and we'll name John Berg the Sigourney Motors player of the game for this one. 23 seconds to go. As Jaden Smith drives inside. Sends it back. Shot is blocked again by Kane Weber. Saved by Trimmel into the hands of Goldman. Goldman gets it to Landon Fish. Fish brings him up the floor. 4 seconds to go, and he's just going to dribble this out. And Sigourney will win 62-37. John Berg, your Sigourney Motors player of the game for tonight.
Okay, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsored our fourth quarter. We thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Again, coming up next week on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook and YouTube, North Mahaska versus BGM on Tuesday night.
Say hi.
We've got the Sigourney Savages at Waco on Thursday night. Next Friday, it's an audio-only broadcast, North Mahaska at Montezuma. So some good basketball, lots of area teams next week here on Steve Shetler Media. That'll wrap it up for tonight. Sigourney wins both games tonight at HLV, and we'll see you next week here with more basketball on Steve Shetler Media.